Hello, Mike. How's it going? You all
Very,
right?
very well, sir. What can I do for you?
Hey, I just want to talk about Boris Johnson and
Yeah.
the revelations from the party. I think he should stop behaving like such a coward and come out and admit what he did was wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, he says he's a conservative leader. He should actually take a leaf out of one of the great conservative leaders' books on Ronald Reagan and actually come out and make a television address and say, look, what I did was wrong. I just want to be straight and honest. There was parties. What I did was wrong, and I want to apologise to the British public, but he won't because he's so spineless.
I don't think he thinks he did anything wrong. You can see from his body language, you can also see from what he said privately to the MPs that it's not his fault, And then when he said, I should have told them all to go back inside, well, what would you do that for? If they're outside, surely it's better, isn't it?
Of course, but that doesn't wash. I mean, he knew fine rightly he was breaking the rules, and plus, I think that non-apology yesterday was just an insult to a lot of families that have stuck to the rules and abided by the rules and couldn't see loved ones. And I just think it's a massive slap in the face.
Yeah, it's absolutely unbelievable. And he shows no respect for his own rules. He shows no respect for the people who voted him in. He shows no respect, really, for anyone. He doesn't care.
He's like Teflon, really. Yeah. He's just a complete and utter clown. And I think it's time for him to go.
Yeah, I can't see any way back for him now, because even if he was to give a very heartfelt apology and to say that, he was really wrong to have done what he did, I mean, I just don't see why anyone would ever trust him with anything ever again.
No. I think the damage is done as far as a lot of people are concerned. And as far as I'm concerned, the party's over, Boris.
Yeah. I think you're absolutely right, Jack, and I think you speak for an awful lot of people. There are still a few kind of refusenicks who are going, what's happening to talk radio? Why are they attacking the government? Well, I'll tell you why we're attacking the government, because the government have messed it all up. The government have been given the greatest gift that they could have ever had, an 80-seat majority to do with what they wanted. And here's what they haven't done. They haven't made it possible or impossible for people to come here illegally. They have continually failed to do that. They have told us that we will continue to pay higher taxes. We're now paying more tax in this country than we've ever paid since the Second World War, right? They've also told us that we're going to have a green revolution so that all of us will make the planet cleaner by paying more money in tax. They've also still got to tidy up Northern Ireland and make sure that the leaving of the European Union is for the whole of the United Kingdom, not just most of it. All of it, please. And Boris Johnson has clearly just thumbed his nose at the rest of us because he doesn't think he has to behave in the same way as everybody else. He does what he likes. Well, I'll tell you what we like to do. We like to remove people who no longer represent us. And I'm not saying I want to see a Labour government, because I certainly do not. But what I want to see is a new leader for the Tory party, and I think the sooner we get on with it, the better.